Hi, good evening and welcome to Back to School Night. I am Miss Cummings. I am the school principal.
I'm Mr. Young. I'm the vice principal.
I am new to Arden this year. Looking forward to a fabulous year. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, my prior school I was a principal at Gold River Discovery Center, and prior to that I was a principal at Pasadena Avenue Elementary School.
And a little background about me, I was vice principal here from last January on, but prior to that I was a vice principal at another middle school for 5 years in the district. And before that I was a middle school science teacher in the district for many more years than I want to admit. So welcome to Back to School Night. We hope you have a good evening.
All right, tonight is going to basically mimic what your children do while here at Arden. You will have a 4-minute passing period just as they do during the day. You will spend 10 minutes learning about what your child is going to be doing this year and learning this year. Just as a reminder, tonight is an informational night only. If you do need to speak to the teacher one-on-one, please email them and schedule some time in order to get that done.
And new this year, we wanted to give you a little heads up about our homeroom or advisory. We're still calling it a couple different things, but homeroom is on their schedule, and that's actually the room that you should be sitting in right now, is their homeroom. It's a new to Arden this year. A lot of schools do it, but Arden hasn't done it until now. We're really excited about what we can accomplish with that time. It's short. It's 12 minutes. When the students do it, it's 12 minutes. It's not necessarily one of their teachers. It's just whichever teacher they got assigned to. They are going to spend some time watching the announcements, kind of like this, each day. They will have various organizational activities, maybe some Fun Friday type activities, just a little separate thing to do other than their normal academic routine to help them out with their day, their year, etc. They don't do homeroom on Thursdays because the classes are a little shorter, and we don't do it on the occasional minimum days either. Also, so big, I have a couple of students in the district, so I use this personally, and I'm also giving advice to you. Parent portal and student portal. I know many of you are well versed in how it all works, but if you're not, if you haven't logged in, or you've only done it a couple of times, I strongly encourage you to get that on your phone or on your computer bookmarked. Make sure you have that login information and check it. Not necessarily every day, but check it frequently. Check the assignments tab so that you can see how your kids are doing and what kind of scores they're getting and what grades they have. Check the attendance tab. Make sure they're not getting any tardies or anything like that. And there's a lot of other good information in there. If you have any trouble logging in, or you don't know your login info, your PIN and all that stuff, please stop by the office or give us a call. We can look that up for you and help you get started.
Just to keep you in the loop, I will be sending out weekly newsletters. They will come out every Monday afternoon or early evening. So for some reason, if you are not receiving those, please make sure you touch base with the office so we can update your email address. All important and pertinent information will go out through my weekly newsletter, and also PTA news and information will be included in that. So that's where you can find dates and important events that are coming up. Just as a reminder, to help support us, we are a no gum school. We are pro-mint, and also on cell phone use and earbuds. Cell phones and earbuds are allowed outside of the school building. So before school, after school, while at lunch. However, once students are in the main school building, cell phones need to be put away, and also earbuds.
I wanted to mention our website and our social media presence. That's another way to stay connected with what's going on around campus. All schools have a website. It's easy to find. A lot of our events for the year are already on there on the school calendar piece, which is probably the most useful piece of it. And we will be adding things as we go. And also social media. We have a Facebook and an Instagram. It's the same info that goes out on both of them, so whichever one you like to use, when we put something up there, it goes to both. We put 2 or 3 posts a week is usually what happens: dances, skate nights, PTA events, things like that. So if you haven't found us on Facebook or Instagram yet, go ahead and find us, and that'll help out. Also, sports. So I coached sports when I was, in my youth, back in my teaching days. So I'm a big supporter of sports here, and I kind of take that on as a little side project to make sure everything runs smoothly. So just a quick rundown: volleyball, and then separate season for girls basketball and boys basketball. Those are all run through Mission Oaks through the Park District. I mean, they're playing for Arden, but technically they pay their fees and the coaches work for the Park District when they're doing it. So it's like a joint venture. Volleyball is starting really soon, like in a couple of weeks. I know it's already to the wait list point, but don't let that keep you from signing up. They will try to add teams to accommodate everybody that's on the waiting list for that. And then when we get into the winter, it's a girls season, boys season for basketball. I'm not sure which one comes first, but it's in kind of the middle of the year. We also have cross country, wrestling, and track. Those are all sponsored by the district, which means they're free. And cross country, students and families are going to hear information about that real soon. Probably next week, you'll hear information about the sign-ups, and then cross country starts right after the Labor Day weekend. So there'll be a couple of weeks to get signed up and go. And then in the middle of the year, winter, is the wrestling program. Again, that's sponsored fully, so it's free. And then we end in the spring with track and field. Last year we had about 100 kids on the track and field team. So keep that in mind, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. Clubs kind of goes along with sports. In a couple of weeks, they're going to have, I believe we call it Club Rush Day, where all the clubs that we have this year will have a table set up outside during lunch. They take sign-ups, they recruit. The clubs change every year depending on who's offering what. There might have been a club last year that's not there this year, and vice versa, some new ones. But we do have a lot of clubs that will be offered. Most of them are at lunch. And they sign up, and then they can go there on whatever day of the week it is. So tell your kids to keep their eyes open for the announcements and more info about clubs coming soon.
All right, we have an amazing PTA here at Arden. Our goal is to have each of you become members. We do have a table tonight for a membership drive, so make sure you check out the PTA table and get involved. We're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for PTA board members, so if you're interested, our board president is Miss Sarah. She's fabulous, and she will get you signed up for any and all events that you're interested in. Again, check out our PTA table, and also make sure you check out their news and info blurb on my newsletter, which comes out every week.
Well, I think that's all we had for this intro. I'm sure there's more questions. We are always available. Mm-hmm. We're here to help. Email. Stopping by is a little tough. We might be busy, but email is probably the best if you have a question for us. But hey, Absolutely. You're going to see us outside in the morning and after school all the time. Feel free if you have a question. We're happy to support. We want to help your kids have a great year, and we're really excited.
Absolutely, and we're always looking for volunteers. We are looking for members to serve on the school site council. So I know some of you have reached out, but I do need a few more. Again, that's school site council. And we are also looking to hire a few noon duty rec aides to help us with lunch supervision. This is a paid position, so if you have any interest, it's a few days a week for an hour a day. Please see me, and I will get you going on that. Again, we are looking forward to a fabulous year. We are always available. If you have any concerns, please reach out and pop in and say hello.
And I think we're going to pass it off to some introductions of our office staff. And we have a lot of new office staff. They're going to introduce themselves and kind of their role here at school. And after that, hey, have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you out in the halls.
Welcome, parents, to Back to School Night. Since all of us here in the front office are new faces to you, we'd like to take a minute to introduce ourselves. I'm Lisa Marie. I'm the new school secretary.
Hi, I'm Dina. I'm the new front desk, and I'll help you find what you need.
Hi, I'm Heidi. I'm attendance, so you're the one that calls me and lets me know if your kid is going to be absent.
Hi, I'm Marquis, and I'm a campus monitor here at Arden.
Hey, I'm John. I'm also a campus monitor here at Arden.
I'm Nicole. I do the records and reports, so I will be helping the teachers with their grades.
All right, well, let's have a great school year.